Hello, my name is Liquidity model number W84it.
Closes back down, right? And so now you frame the high, you frame the low, and so in order to keep going up, we need liquidity. So what do? We come down here, and over the last 51 bars or so, we haven't cracked this low. And so we crack the low to grab that liquidity, which is lower than this last previous low over here. And so we're not only getting what was built up as far as liquidity goes. Liquidity is where your stop losses are. So all your buy orders that are going through right now, when these people bought right here, their stop losses are down here. When these people bought, their stop losses are down here. Same with these people here and these people here. And so you need to look at the market as a sport, like you're playing against other people, right? Where are their stop losses? They're right there in this blue area right here. All right. Well, we haven't tapped that yet. And so this movement here is all based on, the market itself without grabbing liquidity inside this blue area or below it. And so we did tap it here when we started to go up, and it only took us up to here. And so it had to come back down and recheck the high of this area, and then it took it up to this next zone, I guess you can say. And then it rechecks it again, and then when it fails to break the high there, it says, okay, well now let me retest the low, because technically we only have one test to the low down here to this low. We do have two right here to this kind of like raised up sub level right here, but we don't really have another test to this low down here. And so that's what this is over here, is a retest of that low, but it manipulates it. And so you can say like, okay, well, on an aggressive bullish angle here, this is a test and this is the retest, right? Well, what it likes to do, what the market likes to do, is it likes to grab the liquidity either in between those two areas, which is what it tried to do right here, and it failed to go up right there. So it went deeper to grab what was underneath this to give it enough momentum to explode back up, right? And so now this is the result of that, and it shows that it was worth it because it closed above this area right here, their last wick up basically. And so it's showing you that, hey, I can probably continue to go this way. And so before it goes any further, it says, okay, well, let me retest the low to make sure. Since I know that I'm bullish and I've tested the high and shown that I can go higher here, let's retest the low, make sure that there's nothing left here that is stronger, right? And so then we find this level of support back on top of this area, we run it up and we shove it back down to try to manipulate it to get it to go lower. We want to get back here, but we can't. And so we do get deeper, so we showed progress there, so we can say, okay, well, we tried, right? So we grab this liquidity here, and then we take it up since it's so bullish to see how far it'll go, and then it stops before it gets back to the high there. So what do? You run it back down, right? And so then, the price action pushes like sideways. I think it makes it up to the high here a little bit. I think it tries to get a little bit higher. I think that's it right there. It's in. So it just goes sideways and you're stuck in the middle, right? And so how does the other help you, right? Like how do you, understanding everything I just said right there, which was a lot, and processing all that, which is a lot, and then actually making reactions to it, which is still a lot to do in the market. It's